Hey, I've had a lot of questions about how I find deals, how I do my rentals, my flips, all that sorts of stuff. So I'm gonna go a little bit in depth into this house. We're in Drumright, Oklahoma. It's a little 2-bed, 1-bath. I found this house because I drove by it a whole ton, and I've always liked it. It's been vacant for a long time. And so I called, I looked at who owned it. Apparently the person who owned it had passed away. I got on Facebook, found somebody who was related to them, somehow got a hold of them, got the number for the son, and then solved the problem for them because I called and I said, hey, do you want to sell this house? And he said, I would love to, but we kind of have a problem. I said, what's that? And he goes, well, it's in probate, and the most I can sell it for, or the least I can sell it for, is $44,000. And not that that's a bad price for this place, but it was quite a bit more than what I wanted to spend. So I said, well, you know what? I might be able to help you a little bit. Let me see what I can do if you'll be patient. So I got a contract for him for $25,000 for this 2-bed, 1-bath, about 800-900 square foot house. I called his attorney who was running the probate. I said, hey, obviously they've had offers from $25,000 to $35,000, $45,000 or $44,000 is not, it's not working. Well, he said, aside from getting a new appraisal, there's not much more you can do. I do a lot of stuff here in this town, do a lot of stuff in Drumright. So I know very well, I had lots of comps. So I did my own appraisal, paid for one, had it done, completed by a licensed appraiser, submitted it back to the court. The court accepted it. We bought this house for $25,000. So let's get into it and see what it needs. All right, so let's do a walk around here. So when I roll through budgets, I kind of, especially when I buy houses this cheap, I assume it needs everything, and whatever it doesn't need, that's a win. So one win we got on this thing is this air conditioner. It still works and works pretty well. It cools the house really well. So we're gonna fix up some stuff. We're gonna fix a little fence around. But one thing I noticed while I was waiting to close on this thing, I don't know if you can see it from over here. Yeah, we can. Some trees, we gotta cut some trees. That a bunch of shingles blew off in a storm. So right there, you can see, let me see here, zoom in. Yeah. I don't know how to work this yet. So right up there, you can see it's tarped. So had to tarp this ceiling and, or had to tarp the roof. Lots of shingles came off, caused a big problem. So we're gonna need a new roof for sure. We've got quotes right now. I'm gonna go on with metal. $6,500 is what it's gonna cost to fix this roof with materials and labor. You know, so we've got that's going for us. Other than that, the rest of the house, there's some minor wood rot damage. We've got some damage with the gutters there. So some minor stuff, nothing crazy. A little bit of yard cleanup for sure. Lots of trees to cut down. Again, some more, I need to put some more gutters in. We're gonna go check. It's got a carport with it, very nice little carport. And then we have some trees we're gonna cut down. This is the back porch, needs a lot of trees and just cleaned up, you know, cleaned up in general. Same thing here, this is the backyard, and we'll get that all cleaned up. We'll move some debris. Let's go check out the inside. All right, moving on, we're in the inside. We got lots of stuff, but really not bad. It really was not a bad property. So we're gonna keep walking through. There was some old carpet here that we took out. Old carpet, let's see. We'll do a quick walk through of the property first. And closet, let's see, that light doesn't work. We've got a bathroom here, toilet. We've got that here. That's the shower. So we've ripped up all the carpet. This little laundry room here. Laundry machines were here, very nice. To be honest with you, I was very impressed with it. We've got another bedroom. I don't know that the light works in here yet. So if you can, kind of struggle with me. So here's what we found in this house is that leak caused the drywall to come through. So we've got some stuff to fix, some mold to clear out, but really not bad. So let's go back to the front and talk about what we're doing. All right, so we've got everything. Obviously it's gonna get painted, nice new clean paint. We're gonna run LVP all the way through the common area. So in this living room, we're gonna run it in the bedrooms. We're gonna run it in the bathroom as well. Bathroom, what we're gonna do is take this tub, we're gonna keep the tub, we're gonna have it like resealed, resurfaced. We're gonna remove this stuff here and we're gonna go with a tile tub surround. It's gonna look really nice. Same thing, we're running flooring all the way throughout. Flooring in this bedroom, in the hall. We're gonna keep this ceramic tile that's here in this kitchen, but we're gonna paint this whole thing. We're gonna do drywall up top, retexture it, probably scrape this part that isn't broken. Cabinets are in phenomenal shape, so we're probably not gonna touch the cabinets at all. We'll have the countertops resurfaced when my guy comes in and resurfaces the cabinets. And really and truly, it's kind of a nice little get. So let's talk a little bit of cost and what it looks like. So let's chat about it. All right, so let's talk money on this deal, right? Well, we've got to kind of walk you through the whole thing. So we bought for $25,000. We got to do a new roof. Roof is $6,500. Labor for all the work inside is at $6,500. That included trash out, all that stuff. He's going to do drywall. He's going to do the tile. He's going to lay the flooring, paint, the whole deal. For the house, we've probably roughly got about anywhere between $700 and $900 in paint. Let's call it $900. Material, there's about 740 square feet of flooring. So about $2 a square foot is what we cover for the larger stuff like LVP. $2 a square foot is about $1,500. $1,600 when you get up to, taxes, all that stuff. So $1,600, and then we've got some tile. We're gonna do a tile backsplash here. There's only about 30 square feet, so $13 a box, so like $50, right? So we're for material. So plus 50, and then we have we're gonna have some tile in the shower. There's about maybe like 60 square feet of that. We're gonna find a tile that's less than $3 a square foot. So we're gonna say $200 on that. Then the bathroom is gonna get a tile. We'll probably find something like that as well. That's about 100 square feet. So we're gonna say $300 in material there. So we're looking right now at a total investment of $41,000. And that is purchase, that is rehab. Now what we're gonna do once we're done is this thing is probably gonna rent for anywhere between $800 and $850. So that's what I like to shoot. I like to shoot for like a 20% return if I can, 15% also if I can. That's probably gonna be the minimum. But yeah, this is a great little house. I'm excited to get it done, get somebody in here because I think it's going to be awesome. Also, this brick is pretty cool. We'll probably keep it and just paint it up and make it look good. So that's kind of the deep dive on this house on Walnut and Drumright. If you have any questions, make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you're watching. Comment below. I'm a pretty easy guy to get a hold of if you have any questions.